All right, today's tutorial uses magnetic polishes for this raindrop look. All right, so what I have as base is Masura Smoky Purple, which is a really pretty sort of grayish purple base that separates from that red shimmer that you can see. And to get that design, I used the arc magnet. And this arc magnet I got from Lantern and Wren. And this I bought from What's Up Nails, along with a couple other Masura polishes when they had a sale going. So first I'm going to stamp this raindrop image, which is from Lilac-A plate, and these are unfortunately discontinued. They're by Laro quite a while ago. But anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is stamp that in black for the outlines of the raindrops. And you don't necessarily need to do this first part, but since I'm doing only one layer of the magnetic on top for the raindrops, I wanted to have a black background so that I could separate it out. So, and I did the base of Smoky Purple yesterday and put a top coat on. And so today I'm stamping and not using a sticky base coat. So what I do when I do that is I make sure to get the stamper on my nail pretty quickly, and then I hold it for about 30 seconds to really make sure that the polish is adhering to my nail. And then, as you can see, the rest of this stuff, since my skin is pretty well moisturized, is I can go in with a lint roller and just remove this excess quite easily. I often don't use liquid latex or anything else when I'm just doing stamping like this because I don't think it's really necessary. Plus, I don't know, I'm always sort of in fear of developing a latex allergy, which would be terrible for water marbling. So anyway, so that's prepped. And so the next thing that I'm going to do, that's just my placeholder, is I'm going to be using Masura. This is 904171. I can't remember the English name. And this is 904185 Mint and Basil. And I'm going to use these to color in the raindrops. Okay, so I'm just going to use a couple of thin detail liner brushes kind of to do this. And what I first do is just put a drop of the color I want to use on a silicone mat. And then I'll go in with the color and just get a drop on there. And this is a little awkward to do on camera. I have no idea how people manage to freehand or stuff on camera. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of the green. And you can mix and match whatever you want. You could do all of one color or combine the colors. Okay, and anyway, you get the idea. So I'm gonna finish up all three nails and then come back and show you the top coat portion. All right, so I have finished coloring in all the raindrops, and now I'm gonna add top coat to it. And you can use any quick dry top coat you want. I'm using the Superchic Lacquer liquid marble top coat. And so I'm gonna put a big drop of that down on my mat. And you sort of have to work quickly because that top coat will dry very quickly. So just want to get that clear on the raindrop shape. Okay. Then as soon as you do that, you want to take a magnet and go in right away on that raindrop and hold for at least 30 seconds while the quick dry top coat dries so that the pattern forms. And I'm using the strongest magnet I have, my big bar magnet that I got off Amazon, just because this is quite a small shape, so sort of you want to make sure that it catches the pattern. So now the trick here is, so now I'm going to leave that nail alone because I don't want to use the magnet on it because that will then distort that shape. So then I'll move on to another nail, and I'll use, oops, wrong brush. Hold on. Oh, so what I did was I got a little bit of green on that brush that I was using, but I think it'll be okay. I'm just checking. That seems a little dry, my top coat, so I'm going to put a different drop down and go in on a different nail. Okay, and then do the magnet again. And you can see that the cat's eye shape does form on even these tiny little raindrops, but this is quite tedious because there's probably 20 or so of these raindrops to do. So this is going to take me a bit, but I think the result will be cool. So again, you can see that on that one raindrop. So again, just repeat, then I would move to this nail. And then when I'm done with that, I would just check to make sure that that is pretty dry before trying a different nail because I don't want to distort and lose that magnetization already. So anyway, thanks for watching.